is still running in the background. So I guess my player is actually has run a hole. It's interesting because sometimes it seems to stop in regards of the, but I actually have run a whole complete, and began again. Just testing out different things in regards of how it actually plays. And there was a thing that I actually wanted to have in it. Still toying around with it, and thinking in regards of how to fix things and all that. Oh yeah, that was the volume thing. I need to write that down. Volume, where to write it down. That's just volume. There we go. I have so many notes everywhere. Apparently, in regards to the volume, there is volume that you can turn up and down in the application. Now I'm getting a little off topic. The topic, of course, was in regards of the Hebrew thing in regards of banning. There was a great channel on YouTube, I guess a good a while ago, and that YouTube channel had over 200 Hebrew songs. Now, there might have been some copyright infringes and whatever bullshit. As I say, copyright is of the devil. But the thing is, the guy that or whoever that had the channel had fixed a lot of Hebrew songs with the Hebrew subtitles and the English. And I still have some. I have a few of the songs on my mobile, but sadly, there was a point where I was thinking of downloading all 200, actually over 200, and then it was actually over 200. So I never got into actually downloading it because I was like, I got a little, over 200, and I had the feeling that this might actually happen, and it happened, and I didn't get it before it happened. So the thing is, you could learn a lot by studying. You had the Hebrew, you had the English, and then you had the tune in Hebrew. And the thing is, you could check if there was any things that was bad in the song in regards of false doctrine or something bad, if it was a okay religious song, or if it was a bad religious, if there was something that that you kind of and it was good. It was also in regards of getting some more Hebrew and all that, and a little here and a little there adds up overall, and at some point one should it should grow, right? In regards of knowing Hebrew, but apparently, I guess because of copyright infringements or whatever, they closed the channel down. And it's very sad because thinking about how much effort the person have made to create these freely and make them freely available, so people outside Israel could learn Hebrew by having some of the songs and all that with lyrics and all that. You have to be kidding me. Sadly, I didn't download them all, before they, it would have been, I would like to actually look them all through, of course there's so little time, and there's so many things to do, but I would have liked to find a collection of songs that I knew was okay, and that's the thing, when you have a foreign language like Greek or Hebrew or, whatever, and you're sitting there and you don't know what you actually are singing, right? And that might actually be something, that it's not so good, So that was nice to actually have the translation at the same time and running. And again, sadly, his channel got, or the channel of the person got annihilated apparently and removed from YouTube. Very sad because it was, and I should really, I was in the program inside to download the things, and I found out it was over 200 now, and I was like, I ended up not downloading it because I didn't, I was not entirely sure how to get the last couple of and how and all, and I'm like, because I would have liked to go through them and see what I wanted and what I didn't want in regards of helping tools and all that for learning Hebrew. And again, the person did a huge job in regards of making it Hebrew, English. Now, the only thing that was I don't think that was the Nikuts in the Hebrew. That would have been nice to have the Nikuts as well in the Hebrew. But that was the English subtitles underneath. So, but that was very sad. Just a complaint, I guess. Copyright and all that. Yeah, whatever. But that was awesome. It was awesome, and they just deleted it. Now, the only songs I now know in regards of doing some of that nature is Christian songs, Hebrew songs and all that. That does have some kind of translation into English, if I remember correctly. So, of course, the options of what I can use in regards of is less. There was a Hebrew singer that released, she released freely her album, I think. And I think that's the way to do it, freely available for everyone, sharing things, whatever you have, whatever you are good at, you share, right, in regards of working as a body to grow in, some has one, some is good here and some is good there and so forward. Instead, I just, when people sell the truth and all that, it's just, oh well, I don't like it. Anyway, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, well, I do understand that money, in regards of getting things running and all that, but still, it's just, yeah, it's just a lot of people don't get access to the information if it's actually costing money, and the value of souls would be more important than the value of mammon, wouldn't it? I would think. Any case, so there are some Hebrew songs where you have this thing and all that, and it's not totally. It's just sad to see how how much effort that must have went into this, making over 200 Hebrew songs and just losing everything. Now, hopefully the person that have made it, have had some backups, but that might not be the case. When they closed my YouTube channel down, I didn't have any backups. One of the main reasons why, I didn't have any space on my computer, and it quickly fills up in regards to space, and thereby I just uploaded the videos to YouTube, and bang, they were gone. Thanks, YouTube. Not a single strike, and you just annihilated my channel. Yeah, way to go. You might be giving me a strike before you actually just say out, right? No. At least I would have a chance to download some of the things that I thought was, a lot of the things that I make is pretty much just, talk, But there was some nice ones amongst them, like in regards to talking in so-called tongues and all that. I made a good long video on that, reading from different sources, the best sources that I actually had found, because that was a thing that I had a lot of issues with. So I did a lot of research on that topic and made a video, but that video got lost by YouTube. I don't know if YouTube still have my files or what. They suspended the channel, so I guess they might still have the information. I'm not sure. Or maybe they just have deleted it. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway, I guess that's all. Getting kind of tired. But yeah, it was just so sad to see all that information, being shredded and being done away. And I was, it's so sad that I didn't just download. I was thinking, that channel might actually get, I should have downloaded them, I should have downloaded them. I was so close to doing it, and yet I didn't get to do it, and very sad. Because there might have been some goodies amongst them. Yeah, and again, more practice of the Hebrew. But of course, copyright, right? Have to. That's the thing. That's the thing in regards of all these things. They're keeping instead of moving forward. The big companies are just, you know, here we have the people doing things and all that, and they're just getting annihilated pretty much. So it's it's sad. It's very sad. It's sad how the same thing in regards of it, MP3 files when that came about, right? The music companies didn't want, to apparently to actually make, they kept a hold on their CDs, for many years, and never really made anything. They just went against the format of MP3 instead of using it. So that was a conflict for many years. And then I think Apple probably was the first that actually got the Apple Store out. And of course it became a success, because people, many people don't want to just go down and look at CDs and all that when you have the technology to just, get it like this, and maybe just get the songs that you want, for example. Anyway, I guess we're low on battery and all that, but I'm still testing the player. Would have been nice to have some of the songs from the Hebrew thing and all that, so I could put some, where you could learn some Hebrew and choose, some that was the best, that was, religious, there must have been some goodies amongst those 200. But no, copyright, right? I'm not sure in regards to this. Joshua seems to have released this for free. At least it's from SoundCloud, from his own. I wonder if the first album, that must be free as well. I'm not sure if his songs are. But anyway, I guess I'm just testing the player. I have a lot of things that I could fix in regards to this. But it's, just testing it at the moment. And setting it up and all that. Trying different things, seeing how things work. Apparently this thing here, you would expect it to be 100%, but apparently, and you could, you would just be able to control it like this. But it seems like you can actually, the program actually still, you can. So even if I adjust it here, it doesn't adjust it in the program. Well, if it's half volume in the program, even if I fix it like up here, it will still be not full, so I need to check how to fix that and talk to the programmer again. He has a way of not responding back and all that, but whatever, I guess he will get at it maybe, or maybe he will overlook it, I don't know. It is a little annoying to to write the same thing over and over again in regards of it's kind of wasty. But anyway, I can see in regards to I've looked in regards to the old edition of this. Apparently, the volume thing didn't work, but it seems to work here. So thereby, the problem is, I don't know. The volume is not needed on the mobile because you have it like there. But apparently, I guess he got it working with the application. But again, I don't see a need for it. And actually, it would be actually much better if it actually was not, if it was just 100%, and thereby let the mobile handle the volume on the mobile. So that would be nice. One problem is that the volume button is not seen in this mode. I actually need to turn it 90 degrees, and I'm not even sure. I think it actually comes. No, I can't see it at the moment. So that's of course is a problem. Maybe if I make it a full screen thing, then I can. Well, that needs to be in regards to video mode. So again, something I need to test out more. But as far as I has looked into it, doesn't seem to be. Anyway, wow. Yeah, I'm really looking tired, and I am tired. Of course, I should actually go to bed. But anyway, going forward, little by little, and I have to test the volume out thing again and see if I'm correct in regards of it. Yeah. So I just, it's annoying. Some person out there made all these Hebrew videos, so people outside could also get some interest in Hebrew things, and help them to, but no, the whole channel was trashed. Sad. Oh yeah, copyright, right? Copyright. You have to be kidding me. So, I wonder, that channel must have helped a lot of people to, listen to Hebrew. And what's this? It's actually always playing. Okay. Okay. Help them in regards to some Hebrew and all that, and translation to the English. And yet they just annihilated the whole channel, like they have annihilated a lot of other good channels, and of course censored and banned and all that. I have zero thing for YouTube or Google or Facebook or whatever. It's just incredible how many insanities that is going on. It's everywhere. Like on Facebook, like you post a link, right? And then you want to copy that link, and so what happens with the link? It gets a lot of weird things in the link itself. Facebook fixes something, in the link, so it becomes longer, and it's just, I'm so tired of the bullshit. I should take a copy of my Facebook and then annihilate Facebook or something like that, and just have my information, and incredible. It's disgusting, outrageous. YouTube, Facebook, Google, and all the many other big companies, Android, what kind of bullshitters they are. And we're paying them for bullshitting us. That's we are actually making, what do you call it, revenue or whatever, and they're doing all these insanities. They're not really for the people, right? They're for their own money greedy thing. Anyway, I guess I'll stop now. I'm just tired of it. Have a good one.